Ever since Max Verstappen entered the Formula One paddock as a 17-year-old in 2014, he's built up as the challenger to Lewis Hamilton's throne. And their rivalry has reached boiling point in 2021 with plenty of wheel-to-wheel action and high-speed crashes. The pair are separated by just 6 points with 6 races to go. So here is how one of F1's great modern rivalries has escalated this season. The Bahrain Grand Prix, Round 1. The opening race of 2021 was a clear sign of things to come, as the two rivals engaged in an enthralling battle in the championship curtain raiser. Verstappen started on pole as Hamilton fought back and overtook the Dutchman after the first round of pit stops. However, Max charged down Lewis and overtook him with 3 laps to go, only for him to be ordered to give the place back to Lewis after exceeding track limits while doing the overtake. It was advantage Lewis after round 1. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Round 6. The championship battle took another fascinating twist at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku as both Lewis and Max faced problems during the 51-lap race. After the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc took pole, the race was all set to finish with a Red Bull 1-2 with Hamilton in third, but chaos ensued on lap 46 as Verstappen suffered a tyre failure on the main straight, causing him to crash into the barriers and bring out a red flag. This was the perfect opportunity for Hamilton to take the lead in the championship, but on the restart, Lewis selected the wrong brake mode and was unable to stop the car sufficiently at turn 1, resulting in him missing the first corner and going down the escape route, eventually finishing the race in last place. The French Grand Prix, Round 7. Hamilton and Verstappen's wheel-to-wheel battles continued through the opening rounds of 2021, and the pair were once again on the front row at Paul Ricard in France. Hamilton overtook Verstappen on the first lap, but Max regained the lead after the first round of stops. However, with Red Bull under massive pressure from both Mercedes cars, they decided to relinquish their lead and pit Max for a second time, putting him 18 seconds behind Hamilton. It was a great call though. With fresher tyres, Max made up most of that lost time with ease and then chased down Hamilton to take the lead on the penultimate lap and win his 3rd race of the season in style. The British Grand Prix, Round 10. With Max winning 4 of the last 5 races heading into the British Grand Prix, Hamilton was under massive pressure at his home Grand Prix at Silverstone. Verstappen took pole after winning the first ever Formula One sprint race, but then the pair collided with each other on lap 1 at nearly 300 km per hour as Lewis made contact with Max's right rear tyre, sending him into the barriers and out of the race. Hamilton eventually won the race despite serving a 10-second penalty, but this incident saw their rivalry reach a tipping point and added some extra spice and bad blood to this intense battle. The Italian Grand Prix, Round 14. Another Formula One sprint weekend and more Hamilton-Verstappen fireworks as the pair were on a collision course with only 3 points separating them in the standings. Verstappen started in front with Hamilton in 4th behind the two McLarens, but Max lost plenty of time after being stalled for 11 seconds in his pit stop. Hamilton too had a slow 4-second stop of his own and eventually came out of the pits alongside Verstappen. Unfortunately though, 2 cars don't fit into one corner, and the Red Bull made contact and was launched into the air and landed straight on top of Hamilton's car, forcing both drivers into early retirement. Formula One has long awaited a championship battle that goes down to the wire, and with such fine margins separating the two drivers, the drama and the story of Lewis versus Max is far from over. For more moments to savor from the world of sport, entertainment, lifestyle and auto, head across to manslife.in.